production of Traveling Kansas, Phillips County is underwritten in part by an underwriting grant from the Unity Coalition of Phillips County in conjunction with the Phillips County Community Foundation, Phillips County Convention and Visitors Bureau, and Phillips County Economic Development. Farmers National Bank. Our mission is to promote local economic growth through offering of competitive rates to both depositors and borrowers. Farmers National Bank is a financial institution for all people. Your business is important to us, and we consider it a privilege to be your bank. Farmers National Bank, with locations in Phillipsburg, Agra, Logan, Kensington, and Stockton. Coombs Incorporated in Phillipsburg, offering local and long-distance hauling, complete shop service, including an automatic aluminum polisher to restore and refurbish those aluminum truck rims to a mirror finish, and 24-hour towing service. Now hiring over-the-road drivers traveling 48 states. Excellent benefit and pay package. Coombs Incorporated. You call, we haul. Rangeland Cooperatives Incorporated, providing agribusiness technical services and programs designed to increase our customers' profitability. Rangeland Cooperatives Incorporated, your ag provider for over 85 years. Farm Bureau Financial Services Agent Shane Kenter and Mapes & Miller CPAs.
Join us for a visit to see places of interest and attractions right here in Kansas. This is Traveling Kansas.
Hi, I'm Angie Wells, Director of Phillipsburg Chamber and Main Street, and I would like to welcome you to Phillips County. I would like to talk about the Riverless Festival, which is on June 4th this year, and we have turtle races, a talent show, inflatables for the kids, we have a car show, we also have a softball tournament and a fun run and lots of other things. Crafters from all over coming to town. And then on that next day, that Sunday, we will have Biking Across Kansas come to town. That's a new event this year. What I'm here to talk about also is our Fort Bissell Museum, which is behind me, and it opens Memorial Weekend until Labor Day weekend, Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 4, and on Saturdays, 9 to 2. The visitors that come through here, sometimes through the summer, we have anywhere from 2 visitors a day to 50 visitors a day, just depending on the day. We've had visitors all the way from Germany, from California, from different states, different countries. It's so interesting to hear all the people with their different stories. Some people want to come here because their family's heirlooms are here, or they want to come just to see our gun collection, which is the Kingery gun collection. Others want to just come because it's free and it's free admission, so it's just free entertainment for a little while. It's a great place to come and visit. It's a lot of fun, and we'd like to welcome you to Phillipsburg.
Good in the bronc riding on this horse as well. By the way, this is a Kansas cowboy. Hey, Phillipsburg.
My name's Rod Ennis. I'm president of Phillipsburg Rodeo Association, Phillipsburg, Kansas. This would be the 87th annual rodeo in 2016 for Phillipsburg. It was started in 1929 at the city park. In 1931, we moved out to our current facility and have been here every year since then. We own the facility, and we produce a PRCA rodeo in conjunction with the PRCA out of Colorado Springs. Kansas' biggest rodeo was named by the Rock Island Railroad. In 1932, Rock Island Railroad used to run an excursion train out of Omaha, Kansas City, and Denver to Phillipsburg, and they built it to attend Kansas' biggest rodeo in Phillipsburg. Cowboys come in, go out. A lot of them don't even spend the night. They'll try to hit as many rodeos as they can during the week. We're a 3-day rodeo, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We always are the first weekend in August. Our crowds stay pretty consistent. We usually run between 13 and 15,000 people through the 3 to 4 nights that we do. We have slack on one night, so we're seeing 13, 14, 15,000 people come through our gates. Cowboys are a lot smarter today than they used to be. They used to come and it was a party time for them, and it isn't anymore. It's a business that they operate. Phillipsburg, the rodeo weekend has always been good for class reunions, family reunions, and just generally family get-togethers, so there'll be a lot of people in town that weekend. The first weekend in August, the rodeo is the main player for the summer. It's the main activity basically for Phillipsburg and the county. We get a lot of participation out of the rest of the county coming to the rodeo. And we couldn't do it without them because we normally it takes about 200 volunteers to produce our rodeo, and they come from all over the county. Best ticket contact is Heritage Insurance in Phillipsburg, Kansas. Website is kansasbiggestrodeo.com, or we're on Facebook under Kansas Biggest Rodeo.
We have the rodeo parade, which is the Saturday of rodeo, and we have that downtown on State Street. It is a huge parade. It just gets bigger every year. We have lots of people that make the floats or just come through the parade throwing candy, and so it's just a lot of fun. It brings a lot of people out on that Saturday before rodeo and just gets the town a-hopping on that last night of rodeo.
Hi, I'm Paula Shalosky, and I'm the Executive Director here at the MacDill Huck Boyd Community Center. Back after Huck Boyd died, a group of his friends and people here in the community wanted to do something in memory of him, so they took surveys in and around the community to find out what maybe would be a good thing to do. And so many of them came back that they wanted a community theater. So then funds were started to be raised, and we've written grants, and we've had over 1,000 donors and have made this facility possible. We've had close to almost 300 events a year take place in this facility, and usually we keep a track of that, and we've had between 27,000 and 30,000 people in here each year. We have a lot of meetings and training sessions going on. The auditorium gets used for meetings as well, but it also gets used for any school functions such as concerts, plays, the special choir performs here. The Arts Council has all their theatrical performances here, and the community theater comes here. We've also had weddings, we have receptions, birthdays, just any number of things, anything anybody can think of, we've had here. The auditorium here at the center has a 500-seat capacity. We also have actually a brand new audio system, a sound system. We also have all new theatrical lighting for the facility. We have the capability to hook up projectors or any kind of equipment that you have, and we have a large screen. We just pretty much can do anything theatrical or for a meeting or whatever you need to do right here in the center. We also have the C&R Road Museum, and that was left to us by Bill Clark and his wife Loretta, and we do try to have train shows whenever anybody would like to have them. We have people that run them and have a little program that they put on and describe everything, and so we're real excited to have that here as part of the center. Bill Clark was a photographer here. He started in 1947 and retired from his photography business in 2007. And so in addition to him leaving us the railroad, he also left us all of his photography stuff. So we do have a museum here that has all of his photography equipment, all of his photos, his negatives, all his memorabilia, and that. So if you want to look up some picture that he took of you years ago or whenever, we have all of that cataloged, and you can do that. One day I went in and added up, and just the photo shoots, that's not the pictures or the pictures he took away for the schools and all that, but just the sit-down photography sessions he had in his studio was 21,782 over his years. So he has a lot of pictures and a lot of history here. Well, I think it's brought a lot of things to the community, and it's made it possible for people in the community to have events here and do things and do all kinds of things that don't take them out of our community, that brings people back into our community, which helps also our economic part of our community grow too. They can look us up under the MacDill Huck Boyd Community Center. They can either email us at huck@ruraltel.net, or we also have 785-543-5535, and you can get a hold of us that way.
My name is Becky Euban. I'm the manager of the Majestic Community Theater in Phillipsburg, Kansas. We are community ran. It is the Majestic Community Theater Foundation. We rely on volunteers coming in on Friday through Monday. They help with cleanup and they help in the concession stand. We took over in 2000, so it's been 17 years that we've been able to do this. It was an old Opry house. It's been a feed store, a clothing store, so it's had many opportunities in it to, you know, help the county out, or this little town out, over the years that it's been going. It's a historical building. I believe it's in the historic book. It's the longest running one in Kansas that is still open, but yet it's pretty much the only entertainment that we have for this area. And so a lot of people come here, they enjoy it. They might visit with a friend, a neighbor, or somebody that's back in town visiting friends. But once I start the movie, everybody's ready to sit back and enjoy. We have a new one every week. Sometimes we might have to play it 2 weeks, depending on the film company. But usually it's just 1 week. Well, it was 35 millimeter film, and now we receive a hard drive, and I download it into the system, and then on Thursdays they send me a key code, and that will activate the movie at a certain time. And then on Tuesday they might deactivate it about 4 in the morning, so they don't let you run the movie any longer than you are scheduled to run it. We're always welcoming new people here to Phillipsburg. If they're only here for a night, or if they're moving to Phillipsburg, you know, we also ask them, you know, that they can volunteer, you know, they want to help us out. We would love to have them. It's the only thing that really Phillips County has for entertainment, for a family to come and sit back and enjoy the evening with pop and popcorn.
Production of Traveling Kansas, Phillips County is underwritten in part by an underwriting grant from the Unity Coalition of Phillips County in conjunction with the Phillips County Community Foundation, Phillips County Convention and Visitors Bureau, and Phillips County Economic Development. Farmers National Bank. Our mission is to promote local economic growth through offering of competitive rates to both depositors and borrowers. Farmers National Bank is a financial institution for all people. Your business is important to us, and we consider it a privilege to be your bank. Farmers National Bank, with locations in Phillipsburg, Agra, Logan, Kensington, and Stockton. Coombs Incorporated in Phillipsburg, offering local and long-distance hauling, complete shop service, including an automatic aluminum polisher to restore and refurbish those aluminum truck rims to a mirror finish, and 24-hour towing service. Now hiring over-the-road drivers traveling 48 states. Excellent benefit and pay package. Coombs Incorporated. You call, we haul. Rangeland Cooperatives Incorporated, providing agribusiness technical services and programs designed to increase our customers' profitability. Rangeland Cooperatives Incorporated, your ag provider for over 85 years. Farm Bureau Financial Services Agent Shane Kenter and Mapes & Miller CPAs.
I'm Morris Engel. I'm Executive Director of the E-Center and the Phillips County Community Foundation here in Phillipsburg. We're presently in the E-Center, and you can tell that it's been designed as a classroom with technology capable of using off-site speakers, presenting seminars, and yet still have the intimacy of a local classroom. We also house the Foundation Information Network, which is a grant search source available to libraries through a subscription process, and area foundations or students, artists, researchers are encouraged to come in and do a search for a grant that would fund their activities. Probably the most exciting thing that we have going in looking towards the future is our joining forces with the Economic Development Center here, Phillips County Economic Development, and our Convention and Visitors Bureau Chamber people, and that makes, with the three of us joining forces, we've created a unity coalition. And when we have community development projects that are bigger and require different facets of input, funding, project development, cooperation with area businesses, we're joining forces, the three of us who are head of those different entities, and we feel like we can accomplish a great deal. And a super community idea doesn't have to linger, and for lack of effort, that we can put it together, call in the resources that are appropriate that will fit that project, and get a lot of things done. So this coalition is really what we feel the voice of the future. Email me here at pccf@ruraltel.net, or we're in the phone book, but we have a number, and just make a personal contact and we'll arrange what works for your business and accommodate the schedule that would make it feasible.
My name is Christiane Cole, by the nickname Cricket, and I work for the US 36 Highway Association located here in Phillipsburg, Kansas. The Highway Association actually is now 103 years old, started by Mr. A.Q. Miller in 1913 as a progressive step towards building transcontinental highway from New York to San Francisco. Highway 36 is now a segment of the highway from Ohio all the way to Colorado, and it is a Kansas main street which borders and parallels actually the Nebraska border. The association is supported by its membership, and membership is all 13 counties. We have over 500 members, and that's a rather large voting bloc. What happened in 2006 was an event that was launched by board members, which is titled Treasure Hunt Across Kansas, and specifically to Phillips County, or Phillipsburg, every town hosts garage sales and antique sales. Every town across the state organizes each event autonomously, but Highway 36 Association, of course, promotes it on a national basis through various means of media, such as websites, Facebook, magazines, newspapers, etc. First couple of years, only a few towns across Kansas participated. Now, in its 11th year, we have 32 towns from St. Francis to Elwood that participate, and this event is bringing as many as 10 to 15,000 people across the state. And we know this because our numbers from our website hits of those who are looking for the maps and who are downloading the maps and asking for information on lodgings and restaurants and places to eat and where to shop. We can identify those hits and we can determine a number. We know that we're being hit approximately 10 to 15,000 for about a 3-day period during the third week of September. We are also starting our own magazine, US 36 Expedition, and this magazine mission is to advocate for lifestyle and opportunities across the 13 counties of Kansas. So with this in mind, we hope to attract potential businesses, entrepreneurs, people to consider repopulating Kansas, both east and west. US 36 is a very historical highway, and it does represent an opportunity for people to travel across Kansas, not something flat as most people might anticipate, but it's a wonderful way to see the real America and travel something between two interstates, 70 on the south and 80 on the north, and you get a little more freedom to travel and see the real America.
Hello, I'm Sherry Buss. I'm the director at the Dane G. Hansen Memorial Museum in Logan, Kansas. The Dane G. Hansen Memorial Museum is located in Logan, Kansas. It was built to memorialize the Hansen family that helped found Logan. The museum was conceived by the trustees of the Dane G. Hansen Foundation as a means of memorializing the Hansen family in a way that would give Logan, Kansas, and the entire area new cultural and social opportunities. The foundation made a tremendous community involvement when it purchased and raised an entire square block of mostly unoccupied businesses in downtown Logan. It made room for the Memorial Plaza. The 5-year project was completed in 1972 and deeded to the city of Logan. The plaza was officially dedicated on April 10, 1973. The museum contains early American and foreign coins, Europe and Western guns, Oriental art collection collected by Dane's sister Kate Hansen, and art objects purchased by the Museum Association. The museum gallery hosts monthly Artist of the Month displays and fabulous traveling exhibits from near and far. The museum brings quality performing arts to our local schools and surrounding communities and hosts 2 annual community events each year. The first is the Arts and Craft Fair that is held annually the 3rd Saturday in August, where over 100 artists and craftsmen fill the square. And then the Labor Day celebration is annually held the Sunday of Labor Day. It's held at the Logan Golf Course, and during the day there's all kinds of fun activities for young and old. It starts off with a car show and different inflatable fun, face painting, pedal pull, prairie dusters, a radio controlled fly-in was hosted all throughout the day, just a fun-filled family day. We have 2 musical artists that perform each evening, and then the night is ended with the fabulous fireworks display. The gallery exhibit is always a traveling exhibit, and they come from different areas. We get some from local artists, and then we also get some from different museums, and the exhibits are traded out every 6 to 8 weeks. We've had exhibits from Ansel Adams, the father of photography, to Mark Sajan, realistic sculptures. When you come to the Hansen Museum, you should expect to see quality artwork of all different genres. We have everything from woodcut prints to sculptures. We have an example of one of Mr. Sajan's sculptures here in the museum. There's a replica of his father, Sil Sajan, and never fails. People come through the door and they want to talk to him. He looks so real. When you come to the museum, you will get to see all about the Hansen family. We have a replica of Dane Hansen's office. It's just exactly like he would have left it at the end of the day when he went home from work. If you're interested in coming to the Dane G. Hansen Memorial Museum, you can check us out on our website, hansenmuseum.org, to find what exhibits will be here or what may be coming up. Or you can contact us at the museum office, 785-689-4846.
Hi, my name is Brad Crone. I'm the refuge manager here at Kirwin National Wildlife Refuge located in Kirwin, Kansas, within Phillips County. I'm also the law enforcement officer on site as well. As we stand here at Kirwin, the refuge was established in 1954 as an overlay for the Bureau of Reclamation. Kirwin is managed now by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, Department of Interior, established for migratory waterfowl and other game species. Kirwin is established on roughly 10,778 acres. The lake itself can be anywhere from 2,000 to 5,000 acres large, depending on the level of the lake and the amount of rainfall per season. The visitor can enjoy many different avenues such as wildlife photography, hunting, fishing, observation, and interpretation, as well as environmental education out here. You know, you can come out here any time of the year. The area is open to the public, free of charge, and you can explore all kinds of things like I mentioned before, to include hunting and fishing. So annual visitation here at the refuge is from 80 to 90,000, generally dependent on the level of the lake and the fishermen and hunters that are out there each year. You know, everybody is generally overwhelmed about Kirwin just in its spectacular beauty. It is a little bit off the beaten path for a lot of places, but once they're out here, they can really get away from everything and enjoy the pristine quietness and the amount of different wildlife, not just wildlife, but the vegetation out here and a lot of the prairie, the native limestone rock bluffs, the short to mixed grass prairie, and all the insects and wildlife associated with that is usually the biggest venue and surprise. You know, there's a native prairie dog town out here that has a lot of black-tailed prairie dogs on it, and a lot of people, especially the non-residents, enjoy the prairie dog town. Generally speaking, we set at the south end of the central flyway migratory waterfowl route, which is one of the largest concentrations of ducks and geese and other shorebirds traveling through the mid-continent of the United States. Very popular. We'll see upwards of 1 million snow geese a year, several 100,000 Canada geese. We'll see white-fronted geese. We have a large number of eagles become very popular in the winter and spring as they migrate through as well. So lots of raptors and all kinds of other grassland nesting birds throughout the spring and summer. So it's a beautiful place. There's always something going on throughout the year and throughout every season that's here. The Dane G Hansen Boy Scout Camp is just across the dam on the other side of the refuge, and we try to work with them as often as possible. It's still one of the largest Boy Scout camps here in the state and is a tremendous asset for Phillips County and the refuge itself here at Kirwin. So as of right now, our office hours are 7:30 to 4. We have a small visitor center here located up here at the refuge headquarters. Other avenues include social media such as our website and our Facebook page. And as always, you can call our phone number there at the local office and visit with us directly. Those are the easiest ways to find out information. If you can't contact us that way, there's many kiosks and brochure boxes out within the refuge all around them that contains all the pamphlets and other information necessary for not only the refuge but other areas around the refuge itself.
We would like to invite you to come to Phillipsburg, Phillips County, and visit us, and this is how you can do that. By calling the chamber office, which is Phillipsburg Chamber and Main Street, 543-2321, and get a hold of me, Angie Wells. And also you can get on our website, which is www.phillipsburgchamberandmainstreet.com, and you can also get on our Facebook page, which is Phillipsburg Chamber and Main Street. We would like you to come to Phillipsburg just to see all the different restaurants, the different lodging, the different events here that we have in Phillipsburg. We invite you to come and see all that, and just to find someone on the street just to say hello. And if you do find them and you want to know more about the Chamber and Main Street, just give me a call at 543-2321.
Production of Traveling Kansas, Phillips County is underwritten in part by an underwriting grant from the Unity Coalition of Phillips County in conjunction with the Phillips County Community Foundation, Phillips County Convention and Visitors Bureau, and Phillips County Economic Development. Farmers National Bank. Our mission is to promote local economic growth through offering of competitive rates to both depositors and borrowers. Farmers National Bank is a financial institution for all people. Your business is important to us, and we consider it a privilege to be your bank. Farmers National Bank, with locations in Phillipsburg, Agra, Logan, Kensington, and Stockton. Coombs Incorporated in Phillipsburg, offering local and long-distance hauling, complete shop service, including an automatic aluminum polisher to restore and refurbish those aluminum truck rims to a mirror finish, and 24-hour towing service. Now hiring over-the-road drivers traveling 48 states. Excellent benefit and pay package. Coombs Incorporated. You call, we haul. Rangeland Cooperatives Incorporated, providing agribusiness technical services and programs designed to increase our customers' profitability. Rangeland Cooperatives Incorporated, your ag provider for over 85 years. Farm Bureau Financial Services Agent Shane Kenter and Mapes & Miller CPAs.